Oh, hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We have returned for yet another stream. We are on to episode 40. Can we just talk about the fact that it's taken that long? I have a feeling like I'm spending more time PvPing on this build than actually making the build. Now that I've been through this, it has been a. And honestly, since we found this fashion, I've been in love with it. This character looks awesome right now. Anyways, we are back today with our low level, at some point intended to be a Dragon Communion invasion build. But we have been playing through the game at level 7, which is the starting level of the Prophet class, and we have not upgraded any of our weapons. And we've made our way all the way into the DLC, and in the DLC is where we have our ultimate destination, the Lamenter form and the Dragon form. We have been working through that, trying to essentially get there. So today, it's already past midnight for me. So I don't know how much I'm going to do. Probably not very much, but I keep saying that, and then I end up streaming for like 3 hours. It is slow going though, because we are into generally 2-shot territory. So it's very easy to die despite, having all sorts of protections working in our favor. Like if we look at this character right now, our defense is, oh, you can see right there, negation is at like 60% or 50% for elemental stuff, which is pretty damn good. And it's going to get better as we keep adding Shadow Tree Blessings. Our Shadow Tree Blessing right now is 4, as you can see on the screen. And it's gonna get pretty good. I hope very soon. The DLC actually does make it kind of manageable with the Shadow Tree Blessings. Once you get those up, in a way, it kind of becomes easier than some of the regular game end areas like the Halleck Tree or Faramazula. But yeah, we're here now, and what I want to do is I'm gonna come up here. We are going to go into Cancel Ensis, at least grab the first grace. There is a Shadow Tree Blessing we could pick up there. And then we're going to scoot over here to this forge and start making our way down towards the river. Over here we have the 2-headed turtle talisman, which is going to boost our faith stamina regen quite a bit. But we're going to go do that right now and just pick up some goodies. Like I said, I don't really intend to play very long today. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, yesterday I died a lot, and I didn't do very well in the invasions either. Had a couple cool moments, but I don't think I managed to kill any overleveled phantoms, which is kind of a point of why we're making this build. Sorry here, I'm just kind of getting resituated here and getting ready for some PvEing. All right, we're good. Yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna just grab a couple of these goodies over here. You kind of have to keep zigzagging. Don't run into a straight line, or that thing will hit you. Oh, that was close. Cutting it very close right there. And Shadow Tree Fragment. That's nice. Let's see here if we can level that up actually with that one. I don't know how many I have and what I need. No, not enough. We are gonna go and very quickly drop down low and pick up the magic talisman, the magic defense one. it's an easy grab. Yay. Actually, let's just portal back to the graves. We don't need to take our time on this. There is an interesting thing to consider over here, because we are using these dragon cult incantations, or at least we're using the lightning spear. There is a dungeon right here that I think is where we can pick up the Death Knight armor pieces. So that's also something that we definitely want to do at some point. I'm gonna actually go off in this direction first. We're just running through, guys. We're not really going to be partaking in clearing out these enemies in general. I hear we might have to do some of that, unfortunately, because actually we could just grab the item. We don't really need to fight them. Now, there is a good reason to kill these guys. They do drop their armor pieces and their weapons, and they're all good, potentially. So we are kind of trying to get as many things as we can. At some point, actually, I might have to do some farming here. So one of the things that I don't have is a clean rot thrusting sword. We definitely want to get that. So we might do some clean rot knight farming. Okay, so this is a convenient grade right here. These are ruined forges. They're pretty easy to get through. So we'll be doing pretty much everything we can. But right now, I'm just going to keep running through right now. Pressing forward. The big target, the next big target is going to be, actually, we can hop on over to the upper part of the map right away. Actually, that's exactly where we're going to go. We're going to go to the Fort of Reprimand next. We're going to go grab the Talisman of the Dread up there in the shack. And we're going to hop on up to the Spirit Springs all the way to the top area. Then we're going to have to come back down and press forward towards the bottom section. What is it, Alarak River? It's a good place to farm brown rocks. Get that thing going. This is a talisman that just picked up. It won't be useful for our build because we really don't have a slot that we can fit that thing onto. It does boost, I believe, the magma, like Theodorus' breath attack, which is kind of slept on in PvP, I think. I have used it a little bit. It can end up doing massive amounts of damage. All right, so we've made it up here now. let's kill this dude. I'm gonna let him come. That attack is always a little bit concerning. Oh no, the fire frickin' took our shield off. The bleed is putting in the ward though. Like, notice we're not really hitting them for much. If I swap to the dagger here, it would definitely do more damage. But I want to keep the bleed going. That probably would have killed him right there. All right, here we go. We can kill these guys pretty easily. Thankfully, they stagger very quickly. This is such a silly thing that you just get like Smithing Stone 8 here. I don't understand it. They could have put something more useful there. And I'm really glad, you know, like the DLC gave us strings. You know, I joked, you know, before the DLC came out that even if it doesn't give us anything else but gives us a merchant that sells strings, the DLC would be a win. And it gave us that. Oh my god, they could have done like so much more in terms of like giving us like shops for like the other things like the frenzy boluses or the rot boluses. Like you still have to farm to get those, which is such crap. See here, what I want to do. We can go and fight the boss here. This boss is he's definitely a challenge. But you can kind of cheese him. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. What you can do here is I'm probably actually going to do some of that because it's a long fight. He has a lot of HP, and we don't really do shit in terms of damage. Now, as you can see, he staggers pretty well. We put the poison on him. And you come up here. I don't know if we got the rod on him. No, not yet. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, shit. I'm gonna heal. Hold on. Excuse me. I got so confused there. So this fight is already kind of in a good spot. You can see we got the rod on him, so you know, he bleeds, he poisons, he's rotted. Well, what golden here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna switch to this thing while we're at it. That will definitely get him dying faster. And if you're gonna stay down there, dude, I'm gonna just nuke you with this. That's so satisfying. Okay, now I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna heal. All right. Oh, we actually first tried him. But the strategy here of like hopping on the stairs and like going up, down, is really what the game is all about. So just like retreat, heal, don't just like keep tanking his hits. Because you can see we could take a hint, maybe even two from him, but that's about it. Like some of his attacks will one shot us. Take even with the shield. If we get hit with that spinning weapon arc that he does, that we actually got, the Ash of War, I'm pretty sure it's a one shot. It's all about patience and finding what works. Use the terrain to your advantage. I don't know if you can summon. I didn't even pay attention, but I'm able to beat him without summoning, so we did it. Now, should I grab the grace here? I don't know if I need to. There's only a couple more of the homing killers here. Use that. I mean, it's still very easy to die. If you mistime something, just how it goes with the game, this level. Nope. Now it's stamina recharge. I keep using these charged heavies. That's probably not the ideal thing to do against them. I'm gonna go and grab the grace outside. In case we die in the next year, then okay. Oh, I just realized there is another important item to pick up over here. The fire protection talisman. Which is something you want for the furnace goals. Whenever we start fighting those things, we're gonna max out our Shadow Tree blessings quite a bit before we start doing that. But they are pretty easy to kill. Like once you know how to avoid their attacks, when to jump and whatnot, they do become kind of trivial. It's more of a patience test and being able to path everything correctly. I'm gonna go down here first. So we get an Iris of Occultation here. We obviously have enough homing killers. Let's see how this goes. Charging up. Thankfully, this thing staggers the shit out of him. Oh, he's dead. I think that bleed came in after the hit. Now that rune is a fat one. I think it's the highest one that you can get in the game. So it'll help us later when we try to level up for different invasion brackets. Yeah, I've also been thinking more about like what I want to do with the game. You know, initially it was like, hey, let's see if we can get all these different items in the Lamentor form. But now it's kind of turned into maybe I should beat the game and get a second Dragon Communion Sword seal, Dragon Communion seal, and the different seals. We'd have to work our way back into this DLC on New Game Plus at this level. I do think the setup that we're using right now is the optimal setup to play the game through with, given our starting stats. Let's actually change those to cookeries. Oof. Now back up. Don't get hit now. These little dudes, the Mesmer soldiers, and even these little foot soldiers, they do a shit ton of damage in DLC. They are not to be taken lightly. Especially the Mesmer soldiers. Get the regen going. All right, after we get this stuff, oh shit. All right. I don't know what the purpose of this festive grease is. So this is where you get the talisman. Not hidden in plain sight. Very easy to miss. I actually played through this DLC, and that was one of the things I had to look up. So I got some of the other ones. I was like, well, where the hell is the fire one? Gotta be a fire one. I didn't find it by myself. I'd been in this area, but I missed that little nook right there. Okay. That has been cleared out. I'm gonna portal to this grave, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna go up to the ruins. And I know I'm carrying a lot of runes. We might die here. What we might die to is... Oh, actually, hold on. First, we're gonna actually go to the side here before we go to the ruins, because there is a grace up above us that we can pick up. And this thing is over there, but it's protected by those bats, and they are kind of hard to kill. You can just do this, and there we go. And then we're just gonna run straight through, because these are just grave birds right here. You don't get anything for killing them other than their wounds and armor, and items that they drop. But yeah, there's a lot of them. Another shell, true blessing. Touch the cross. Die. I know we can't see shit because it's foggy. But yeah, we got our next blessing. Yay. So that does make it... You know, our defense went up by 1 point something %, and almost 2% for the elemental. Just by adding a Shadow Tree Blessing. And that percent is a huge difference, you know, like when you actually look at the negations and the way they work, it's a big deal. And when we start stacking things like crab on top of it, boom. Pretty insane. All right, you know what? I'm gonna actually clear this out. Let's spend the moment here. Uh, do until morning. Really, that didn't help at all. And we get better luck for another day. I've never been up here and it's been like that foggy. Okay, there we go. It is a beautiful game. All right. Now we want to go to those ruins, but there is going to be one of the, what do you call it? The curse blades over here. And I always get confused. That she do this. Let's put the regen on. You can see as always the dogs are just the worst. We are going to have to kill at least one of these dragons at some point to get their breath, which we will be able to use. Oh. Okay, there's the curse blade. I think we can actually sneak up on him. Now, before we get into this, please excuse me for a minute. I need to go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think maybe it's the second time we're fighting one of these. They're tough, unfortunately. And I think the biggest issue with this fight is kind of want to use this weapon because it staggers them, but it also consumes a lot of stamina. So it's always a little dicey. And they just hop around like crazy. And I don't understand why he has more freaking higher like stagger resistance than the boss that we just fought. Yeah. That was really cool how he retreated and then just killed us. I should have actually popped my my potion before we got into this. Because that is the enemy here. We're gonna go from the lower grades actually. And we do have a map marker to where we need to go. We gotta kill those dogs though, because the fight can take you there just naturally. And I do actually want to try this instead when fighting him, because I think the poison and the rot will play out better. Though I think that with the Blood Flame Blade, we are triggering higher bleeds. And the weapon, the Great Stars is doing more damage than well. But then as the fight drags on, this thing might be more helpful. And we don't have to rebuff it. The dogs were over here by this tree. Okay. Crazy how we get hit anyways. Shit. God damn. Oh, and thankfully we covered our heals there. I was gonna say we fucking lost 2 heals doing this shit. It's rough. Dogs, man. All right. Do that. That. Now we hope for the best. I'm gonna actually open up with a dagger poke in the butt. That is the other thing that this buy does. All right. Do that. Oh, come on. Shit. That's just tough. All because I missed that attack. Honestly, like fighting these DLC regular enemies, like this guy and the Horned Warrior, is just showing like how tough it is. Because in some ways they're kind of harder than the bosses. They don't stop attacking, and their attack patterns, especially for that guy, they're so erratic. Like I knew what I was doing there, but because I missed that attack, whiffed on it. Like this thing doesn't have enough range. That's the issue with this weapon. Otherwise, it's great. But yeah, one little fuck up and you're dead. You want that guy there. We do know that we regenerate our stuff. And he's just chilling over here. Yeah, you could just die from that cancer. Yeah, well, we try again. The what is this? We died twice now. To him. Third time's the charm, right? Well, we know we want to do this too. Our defense right now, we're at over 70%. I should have daggered him. No. No. Unfortunate. I couldn't move. Let's try to use our heals. No, come on, man. We got lucky there. Yeah, we have the rod on him. We have the poison on him. Yeah, we could try to reapply the poison actually. No! Whoa, whoa, whoa. I couldn't even dodge that. He perfectly will caught me, and then I think it was a true combo. Because I was pressing the dodge button and I couldn't move. I think what ended up happening actually is caught me coming out of my roll with the end of his first attack. And that's what made it true combo into the second attack. I think normally that's not going to true combo on it, but just the way that it worked out right there was bad. I'm noticing the summon icon here. Can I summon over here? Would make it much easier. This guy is a bit out of the way, so I don't know if we can still summon over there. Maybe we can drag him into the summon area. I see the summon area disappeared now. Can't do it. One that's moving. Also wondering, can we use like Dragon Maul or something in this form when we're Runarked? Might be worthwhile to just start with that to watch that. Okay, wait, so where are my runes? Oh, they're way over there. Can we make it to there? Dude, that would have been great if you would have killed us right there. Now again, I keep whipping on that attack. I need to heal. I'm dead. Wow, the region saved my ass. Challenging that was a really dumb idea. It's like I do so well for a little bit, and then no, I'm not dead. Oh, we're almost out of heals. Oh my god, he grabbed me from a million miles away. It's like I have no chance. I don't know if I can beat him. Like we didn't even come close this time. I wonder if I can run over there past those dogs, because we're wasting a lot of time killing those dogs. It's really tough. I mean, there's nothing you can do really. I'm pretty sure this is the best way. I'm gonna try to run past the dogs this time. We could actually, instead of having this, actually we don't have that. Let's say the turtle talisman, but this will give us a little bit of extra protection at low HP. Maybe we can take a hit. We got through fine here, so we don't have to fight those dogs. Have to be careful not to get dragged in there. Oh yeah, and I wanted to see it. Well, at least he's not like one-shotting us, you know? This is the closest that we've come to killing him. Watch him just absolutely freaking wreck our asses right now. Holy shit, we did it. And he dropped something. No fucking way. Had too much steps. But cool. That's nice that he did that for us. We'll have that to remember him by. And there's another guy down here like that we have to fight. We don't have to fight him right now, but we'll have to fight him soon. Because he's guarding shadow tree thing. A shadow tree fragment. As a matter of fact, let's go and do that now. Now I'm wondering, is it possible to avoid having to fight him? The key is we want. Ah, shit. Yeah. Can we poison this thing? Maybe we just do that to it. Get fucking Bombo, dude. Fuck yeah. Okay, that makes our life much better now. We just run over there and grab that, so we don't have to fight the guy. Coming out right there. And I'm also really intrigued by the, like we definitely want his weapon, the dry leaf arts. I think the dry leaf arts are gonna be one of the weapons that we can use it in the dragon form, or actually one of the ideal weapons, dragon form, for us. Here, actually, can I level up this Scadu? Yes, we can. We can do both. Guys, we're getting stronger by the freaking minute. Look at that now. We're at 63 defense. So what we want to do next is we're going to go and put a marker here. I'm going to do a quick little detour here and grab a few of these things. Oh, and there is one of these here as well. Hey, excuse me. Oh man, he got me. Infinite range. That range was insane on that guy. He's like, get over here. From this harpoon. Jeez, that was crazy. I was just trying to pass through, man. That wasn't worth it to die there like that. Can I please go through? Got our runes. Man, again, he almost got me. You're just passing through, guys. We're not. We mean you no harm. Peaceful little travelers. Yeah. All right, so now we got more of the map. Let's quickly run down here, and then we're going to pick up another grade. We have to go to the church too, actually. Let's go there first. Oh, hold on here. Can I possibly level up? Maybe. See, we can. That's a big deal. Where are we at now? We're at +7. It's great. We need to come here at night. Hey. It took a while. There's going to be a larval cheer over here somewhere, but only visible at night. Now, when we go in here, this guy, I mean, again, we have the right setup for him. The one caveat is you could actually switch out for fire defense. Not you guys. Go away, you jackasses. But we're going to try fighting him like this. We'll see how it goes. Actually, we could also use madness on him. Let's see how it goes with this first. Just don't run out of stamina against him, and absolutely do heal. Interesting. Now he tends to be really stupid with his attacks. Okay, see? Oof. Okay, got a little lucky there. Okay, that was stupid of me. I'm gonna heal. He's very insistent on his healing too. I'm dead. Yeah. I panic rolled there. And it roll catches. And his jump attack. What I should have done though, and I forgot to do that, grab the Scadu fragments. Because that would have led us to upgrade again, possibly here. Let's try to remember to do that. Well, we're doing really good there, but the fact that he heals really screws us on. Now, thankfully, he can only heal once, I think. It's just a matter of riding it out. Where's my all the way up there? Fine. Where are the runes? Okay, well, we might lose the runes here. No, the way it's going, we might really lose the runes real quickly. Okay. Let's try to grab the fragments. I think they're over here. There we go, 2 of them. Oh man, I still haven't regen my life here. All right. And it's such a freaking confusing move set. Oh no. I was expecting a second jump attack, so I delayed my roll, but that time he just poked me in the face. Well, I get outgamed by the computer there. Let's see. Can we? We can, guys. Well, that improves our chances on the next attempt. Heh. We're chunking through the freaking rune arcs now. It's just the name of the game. I need to remember, I think next time, well, if we die again here, we need to make it night so we can grab the larval tube. Alright, so we go this, this, this. So maybe after he heals, we could switch to madness and see how that works. Oof. Oh, get poisoned. There you go. Now do get rotted. Hmm. 2, 3, 4. Okay. You don't know, right? That was a true combo. Not roll out of the follow-up. Getting our asses handed to us. I mean, we do have to hit him probably like 200 times, and he can hit us twice and kill us. But that sucked. I thought it was going good that time. I don't think we used any heals before that. Now maybe we used one at the beginning. And I think I forgot to pick up my runes. I think we lost the runes. These assholes are coming too. No, actually, we did get our runes. Oh shit. Yeah, come on. Jesus Christ. I mean, should I just fight him without the rune arc? It seems like the rune arc's not doing anything for us here. We're really just relying on the status procs. Wow. What a rough fucking shit show. We can try that. We switch to Nelson. So now I can't use this. Oh, we need the faith. Wait. Can't I use this? It's 2016. It's 24. Why? So switching to Mesmer's Spear or the Bike Spear here is not an option without the rune arc. So let's try it because I just don't think rune arc is buying this. I think we're chunking through. Should I? Let's see here. Let's actually pop these on and make these, right? Yeah. Got quite a few. Let's see if that helps any. See how that goes. Yeah. This is Mer's Slam. This is the best. Oh, I am fat rolling. But see, it's a 50-50 thing, you know, because if you don't dodge, he will, if you don't, if you dodge the attack, you essentially open yourself up to the roll catch. And if you don't dodge, you just get poked in the face and killed. I mean, at least we're not one shot. That roll call. That weapon just has insane range. We might actually be able to use that weapon though. Get the weapon later, like the Shadow Keep. Here, I think we just get like the Fire Spear, Fire Serpent, or whatever, the Flame Skewer. But that went pretty well. I mean, again, we died, but we didn't waste the Rune Arc, and we basically got him to the point where he was about ready to heal. I don't think I played good by any means. The endurance is definitely an issue, though. The lack of endurance. He is almost one-shotting us, though, even with the protections, which is making me think that once our potion wears off, probably going to just one-shot us. Can't see him. Shit. Oh, come on. Tried to get fancy there. Oh, that one-shots us, though. I'm wondering, maybe actually the flame protection here might be better. Fire protection. Let's try that. Because I think the sword does split damage, but this might be spec'd out to do more fire than, like, depending on the infusion. Let's try that too. See how that goes. That would also potentially prevent the one shot from the thing that just killed us. I keep forgetting to wait until night, but this is rough. It's really rough. Like the NPCs are just really hard. I might have to look up cheese strategies on how to cheese these dude. Okay, see? I did not one shot as this. I have no stamina. Ooh, I should have died there. No idea how I survived. Okay, but notice he is not nearly one-shotting us right now. So that that was a good switch of the talismans right there. Kind of did it for science purposes, but it worked. Oops. Wow. That one shot us. Probably got hit by counter damage there. And again, we were doing pretty damn good in that run. It sucks that you have to make this walk of shame to get there. This seems to be the theme right now. Let's go back here and make it night. I'll pick up that larval too, so we stop thinking about it. It's interesting how every time you die, you kind of get rebirthed in the morning. Again, we don't have to kill this guy right now. We can come back here later. But I mean, I think we're close. It's not really going to change very drastically. It might give us a chance to maybe take one more hit, potentially. But you can see there's a lot of contingencies here, and you just have to play better. Wasn't paying attention either. I don't think you can summon for this fight. Sure would be nice. Right. Yep, 500 HP. I mean. Let me pick up my runes, dude. Thanks for letting me pick up my runes. Oh, come on. Oh, picked up the larval too. What a shit show. Can we parry him? It seems very risky. I'm sure we could. That weapon is parryable. Can I even put the shield on? The problem with doing this is if you get caught one-handed, this weapon, we don't have the stats for it right now. So we could end up dying just because of that. Yeah, we did something. Gotta regen the stamina. This seems to be an attack pattern. Okay. That is helping. Yeah. Oh, come on. I tried to dodge it and I couldn't. Gotta parry that. Jesus, that hold. Oh my god, I had time to roll twice before he released it. Oh. Getting outplayed. We did really good that time, though. We really did. So the shield definitely helped. This is the way. This is the way to do it. Like, other options include being much more careful. Letting the rots kill him. I don't think the rot will kill him fully, though. Gotta have to do this. We gotta play it out. It's between the rot and the bleed is what's doing all the work. Yeah, Mesmer is a good boyfriend. He hit me. Oh shit. The range is insane on that weapon. I'm really curious if we can use it now. Might be able to with our standard Vike loadout. I remember it had some faith requirement. I don't remember its strength and dex being that. Oh fuck! I almost died right there. Okay, I have no idea why it didn't queue that attack for me. I'm gonna back up a little bit here. Regen. Oof, close. He almost broke caught me right there. That's definitely adding to the damage. So the rot wore off, as you can see. Now he's actually just poisoned. Okay, I dodged that correctly. Jesus Christ. And shot. That was just the wrong time to do that attack. We were close. So close there. Hard times. That might be like the most that we've died to an NPC so far. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. We managed to kill Hospital faster. No, not faster necessarily, but maybe with less deaths. It felt like we weren't dying as quickly over there. Now, the thing that helps over there is that you don't have to do this walk of shame. Here, the walk of shame is just really depressing. That was fun. It's a true combo, apparently. At least with as much poise as I have. Definitely, I can't get out of the follow-up. It's the follow-up that's killing me. Sucks because we came so close just earlier. You can see there's just too much one-shot potential here. You're not supposed to be here at level 7 with no upgrades. Doesn't matter how many hits we land on him, he still fucks us. When we get to our runes. Okay, so apparently attacking him when he's spawning is just a bad idea. Oh, there's a rune arc. Thank God. Well, that was interesting. Kind of got behind him there. Okay, so that can be spaced out very well. And then there's that. I mean, there's just so many attacks that are just like one-shotting us. Like this weapon actually operates like anti-air, but he's still able to space my swings. Like right there. I should have hit him, but I didn't, and he hit me and one-shot me. It really sucks because it happens so quick. Like I start swinging and he jumps up. I don't know what comes first, my swing or him jumping up, but can't really react to it. It's just an element of luck. Like I feel like if I rune arc, I might not be one-shot territory for that, but as you can see, the rune arc doesn't protect us against all things. I think would still get one shot by a lot of his attacks. Just because they seem to true combo into some of his follow-ups. And there's like the whole 50-50 nature of his jump attacks. Sometimes he jumps and then pokes, and then sometimes he jumps twice. It's truly like just a luck call right there. I wanted to see if you can get so he input read me right there. Oh man, I should have died. Apparently doing that is not a good idea. Just his range is so freaking high. Oh, I thought I could dodge that. Yeah. That's just tough. I'm like wondering if there's a better way. Maybe like a different combo here. Maybe with yeah, with the ant spur to do better. Because the ant spur, if nothing else, is much quicker. But the ant spur might not stagger him, and he might be able to hyper armor through us. If we try to ant spur him. So I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's gonna work. Yeah, the one shot. I'm kind of I'm ready to give up, at least for tonight. Very, very depressing way to end the stream. You know, I just don't feel like we're making progress here. It feels like we're close and we should be able to kill him, but when I get close, I just keep dying. We've been close a couple times. I don't know how many times we fought him, probably like 20 times now. But there's just the luck aspect. Yeah, I actually managed to see that one coming. Got lucky there. Yeah, that's just it. It's just luck. There's just too much luck involved in the fight. I got lucky there. Wasn't getting lucky earlier. I might not get lucky in the next attack. Like that freaking almost reaches me. Weapon is ridiculous. Like, look, that almost kills us right there. I'm pretty sure he's gonna one shot us if he hits us with that attack. Interesting. I have no stamina. Oh no, we can't do that. Alright. At this point, we've kind of GG. Wow. That was ridiculously hard. I mean, that fight was just freaking nuts. But again, it's a learning experience in the sense that I'm kind of more curious now about the weapon and like his weapon because this is not one of the weapons I was considering our loadout, but we might be able to use it. Oh, yeah, there's this guy here too. Okay. Um, an invasion. That was rough. It was very, very rough. Pretty much the whole episode was just fighting that dude. We're gonna do one invasion, come back, get the item here, and we're gonna call it a night. There's a grate nearby that we can pick up. We're almost out of these guys. I have to do some farming. One game. Can do it. We also have to fight this guy at Ballarat. We got his talisman here, but we get the flame deer or the flame skewer in Ballarat when we fight him there. So he invades us twice. And then the other flame match, I think, is at the top of the Shadow Keep, just before the Mesmer fight. You gotta kill one of the Fire Knights up there. Fire Knights are gonna be a pain in the ass on this thing to kill. I'm trying to remember my other low level character. I think I got him into the Shadow Keep. But he does have a +1 upgrade on the regular weapons. So But that +1 upgrade makes a difference. Oh, thank you, game. Must be someone we have blocked. We got in this time. Ah. Broke. Okay, the enemies are here. Oh, no. They're up above. They're up above us. Thanks, game. That was very helpful. It was extremely helpful. Okay, Fat Boy's here. At least we got that, of course. They are close. All right. They just got much easier. Oh my god, 25,000 runes. Stroke, can you do it? 25,000. Well, at least it was a good invasion. After all that. Won, but it was gold. We totally fucking sprung on them. It's so cool, you know, because if you just stand still and if you're not red, what the fuck happened to this guy? He got totally screwed up by the invasion. They just don't see you. You could just be sitting there like this, and obviously, like we're not even blending in with this outfit anymore. They just didn't see us. Wild. All right. On that note, this dry thing is going to be a freaking pain in the ass. We did not go here, so we're gonna shoot to go there next. Yeah, dry leaf Dane is gonna be hard to kill. Yeah. All right, look, guys, it's almost 2 o'clock here. I'm gonna call it. It was a pleasure. Actually, tonight was kind of rough because of all the deaths we took. But that was very difficult. We made some progress though. We're in the DLC. We're into the upper areas here. We've gotten our Shadow Tree blessings all the way up to what, 7? 8. We're actually up to 8. And you can see, well, actually, I'm not wearing the defenses right now, but yeah, the defense goes up quite a bit. Once we have our setup, we're usually not getting one shot. At least that was the situation against that NPC over there. We'll probably try to kill Dry Leaf Dane on the next thing. At least this version of Dry Leaf Dane. Do the duel over here. But yeah, good times. Good times we're having. So we'll keep pressing forward. We'll keep collecting more Shadow Tree fragments, boosting ourselves for the DLC, and making our way towards the Dragon Pit. There's a few things to tackle over here. Gotta go talk to Tholier. Back down into Elrac, so that would take us to Cerulean Coast. And then if we go up above here, there's that Tower of Suppression. And the Dragon Cave, the Dragon Pit, I think is like right over here. So yeah, we'll get rolling on that stuff in the next episode, I think. But thank you very much once again, and until next time.